Welcome to Michael Ian Hammond ECO. That is abbreviation for ecology. I'm a fully trained, fully qualified ecologist, and I deal with all kinds of environments and all kinds of environmental circumstances. I'm also hooked up to independent waters of naval, and it is a contract which was given to me many years ago by Whitehall. Because of the contract of Whitehall, and because of the importance of the military contract that has been part of the defensive structure of this country, there are things which really need to be highlighted during these regime changes on a global scale. There are things that are being developed on Earth, and part of it is all hooked up to the Austrian mountains. The Human Brain Project is only one scientific group that are developing a technology and a new computer system based on recognizing the human brain. Not only based on recognizing the human function of a brain, but also to recognize the training of an artificial environment that will function and perform similar to natural brain activity, which is the main goal of the project, really, is to build a system that is in an artificial environment but will function as an artificial intelligence. And they have taken lots of slices of physical human brain cell matter and hooked it up to various bits of copper technology, and then tried to get the artificial, which is the virtual reality environment in which they have created, to be able to fill the processes of brain activity. And once they've completed and finished and built their artificial intelligence and created their artificial brain structure, they will then encourage a lot of people to be able to interface. Now, the development of brain activity interface directly into their Human Brain Project technological development is a very big issue when it comes to global ecology. Global ecology and myself is 100% against this development and against this science. I'm against it because of the possibilities of the attempts that the mountains of Austria tried to create and build in the years of the 1944 or 1940s to 1946 World War II. There were top secret papers that were found during the years of the cleanup. Now that was about 1945, and the cleanup lasted till about 1946. There was a further cleanup after. But the importance of this development that basically showed itself during the years of Hitler and the German Austrian Reich that existed in Germany then. And that really was a time period where a peaceful country called Germany was invaded by the mountains of Austria. Austrians came out of the mountains, through into Munich and straight down into the main central body of Germany, and they took over certain areas of German territory. And Hitler decided to build himself his regime and then plan a war. The war was supposed to take the whole of Europe and stabilize the European landmass under Austrian Reich. Now, because of the top secret papers that were found during the cleanup years, and my grandfather was part of this operation, along with my great-uncle Leslie, who was a naval land-based intelligence operator. All their knowledge and the Whitehall defensive structures placed all of this into the country to ensure that if there was ever an invasion of England, the Celtic Isles really, that this defensive structure would basically play itself out in full-blown defence against such a project as the Human Brain Project. Now, they found something in Europe which was hooked up to all kinds of technological copper development during the years of the war. They found human brains that were all hooked up to the technology that they had during those years. And what they found they called an abomination, because of the conditions in which the conditions of which it was found in. Now, during the years of war, and especially during the days of retreat and failure to win any particular area of the invasion that Hitler had put together, the cleanup operation found a load of intelligence and a lot of information. The Jewish population was some that held some horrendous information regarding all sorts of annihilation plans and all kinds of hatreds towards tribal people. This is the situation that we're in right now. This situation is a dire situation. I have units of a breakup team that have helped to break up not just my political system and my political base, but also all of my industries. They have taken the armies and they are controlling the major managerial seats and positions in the country. They think that they have fulfilled their Hitler 1940s wars conclusion or outcome. Because they had lost and became overpowered, they went to a socialist way of values to be able to infiltrate and get into people's countries. The plan of dominance and the plan to annihilate and also to use human resource as physical human resource in all areas of their development still builds the Hitler-type profile in the central mountain range of Austria. They're the only country that still matches the profile of Hitler. Now, Hitler was one man running with the Austrian way of building societies. And as we all know, he called the eagle's nest the eagle's nest. And Austria is a ring of mountains which is known as the eagle's nest. And the reason why is because the flag of Austria is a single-headed eagle. They have another two flags. They have a double-headed eagle and they have a triple-headed eagle. And they use each one of them depending on the stages of their regime and the spread of their regime. When they're flying the single-headed eagle, then that's just Austria itself, managing itself. When they're flying the two-headed eagle, they have infiltrated and dominated in various areas of different countries. And these countries will fly a two-headed eagle to represent the fact that they are now part and parcel of the eagle and the eagle's nest, the central mountain range of Austria. When they fly the three-headed eagle, that means that they have progressed in their dominance of land management to a volume that they are satisfied where they can fly the three-headed eagle flag. If they ever reach the three-headed eagle flag, then we know that during these time periods we have a grave abomination on Earth.